I survived the Bone Collectors Trail. So I'm almost about 2 miles into this training run on the trails up near my home. I'm really lucky to have trails like this within a 10-minute drive of my house. The first mile, 1 3/4 miles was uphill, so probably 300-400 foot vert. And now I'm going to go down, but I know full and well that I've been on this trail and I'm going to have to go back up again. That's the whole idea, since I'm training for the Pikes Peak Marathon and Ascent. I'm training for the Pikes Peak Double. I'm going to have a couple of 30Ks along the way. Hopefully I can make it through it. On the note of these YouTube videos, I was thinking the other day that most people aren't that interested in watching a YouTube video about some old guy wandering around on trails. So what I decided to do is maybe do a little bit of trail magic, I think we'll call it, or whatever I come up with, where I show the interesting things that I run across while I'm out here training. So that's what I'm kind of going to do. And up here ahead, when I get down below, I'll shoot it a little more. Really a neat area, considering it's really close to where I live, and I live in a city. So along the way today, I'll try to shoot a few things that are more interesting than me running down a trail. So that's what we got going for us. If anybody knows what this is, kind of a cocoon or spider web or something, I've seen a lot of these along the way. If you know what they are, put it in the comment below. I'm just curious, don't know what they are. Oh, that might give it away. Huh, still don't know what those are. Some sort of butterfly creature may be coming out of there. We don't know. Be sure to leave a comment, tell me what's going on here. I call these wild irises. If that is correct, great. If it's wrong, either way, it'd be great if you put a comment to see if I got calling them the right thing. I just call them wild irises because they're wild and they look like irises. Well, I made it down to this meadow, and really kind of a neat little spot. My next move is I got to get across the meadow and run uphill again. I'm kind of shooting for a thing called the Bone Collectors Trail today. We'll see if I make it all the way there. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to mosey across there and see what else we come into. Probably be too windy, but I found my way to the Bone Collector Trail, which is a very interesting trail all by itself because it's got just a nice trail, but this might give away why it's called the Bone Collector Trail. We'll see a lot of things like that along the way, and makes it interesting. So I hope this video is interesting. The Bone Collector Trail we're about to enter. But as you can see, it's really interesting all by itself. So here we go. Getting up, gained the ridge on this Bone Collector Trail. Really a nice trail. Thought I'd stop here because there is a little interesting tidbit. Right straight through there, that's the Pactola Lake Dam. It's quite a ways away, but from here you can see it pretty good. Yeah, more bone collectors. Nice trail. Not only do we have bones, we got Christmas decorations. Just to make it more interesting. Plus some more bones. And Christmas ornaments. There might be what's left of the last 70-year-old runner that tried to run the Bone Trail. At times in this section, you kind of got to use your imagination to figure out where the trail is. But when you see one of these, you probably note that's a Bone Trail cairn to let you know you're going the right way. I don't know what you are. This little guy has a arrow through him. So all kinds of interesting things to keep me going on this run. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this concludes our tour of the Bone Trail. Bone Collectors Trail. I always call it the Bone Trail. Well, that's a big old bone. Look at it compared to my arm. So what I got to do now, I just did this really nice Bone Collectors loop. Really nice run, not very hard at all. So now I got to head back. I'm going to quit fooling around with this phone and get a little more serious running in. I'm going to head up towards what I call Red Rock Ridge. So time to get going. Pick them up and put them down. Well, if you're one of the people who watched this video all the way to this point, boy, I thank you for that. What you're looking at is the highest point in South Dakota, right over there. And if I get enough comments that people would like to see content like this, where I'm out kind of showing what's going on out on the trails, then I may make a video about running all the way up from the long side up to the top of that highest point and back down. Back at the truck, safe and sound, like I always say. I almost never die. Accomplished what I wanted to do today. I beat the weather that's coming in, first of all. Probably I didn't get my watch on at all times, but 9 to 10 miles with over 1,000 foot vertical gain and loss. So that's kind of what I was out to do today in my training. Also had some fun. If you watched it this far, you know that I had some fun filming the Bone Collectors Trail. So thank you if you watched this video this far for that.
What do you think?